Okay, I got it working. Now I need to go change the thumbnail, and then we can finally start building. All right, I think we're ready. How is the audio? I got a new mic, and I'm curious how if it's better than the last stream. Sounds good? Good, all right. Well, I should probably pull up some pictures. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Okay, so I kind of have like two different things we could do. I could either like build the station first or like leave that till later. So I don't know if I want to do the station yet or just build the lift hill first. I was probably just thinking doing the lift hill and then doing the station later. Build lift, okay. Track. Oop. Oop. More track. Let's get the train. All right, well, so I'm going to build this on, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting all my pieces. Okay. Now I have all of them. Now I should have everything that I need. How big do I plan to make it? Basically the size of the white table that I'm building it on. So it will be like probably 5 of these rods long, hopefully, so I can fit it through my door. It's going to be on the smaller side because I'm going to use mostly micro, just like how I built Firebird. And I would like it to fit through my door so I can move it places. I'm hoping to add a whole bunch of little details as well. How's the volume when I'm like digging in and grabbing pieces? Is it like good? Like, are you able to hear me over the sound of the pieces? It's good? Okay, that's cool. Good idea to invest in a mic. It would have been nice to have it in the other stream, but that's okay. Okay, so let's see here. I think I'm going to use the darker pieces for the most part. Here's a building trick. When you're building the base, try and keep your 3D connectors like the same way. So don't like have them like this. or something, have them the same way, because then when it comes to take it apart, it's a lot easier to take it apart. So there's a quick little tip for you. What am I doing here? You use the same trick? Yeah, it's a good trick. There's lots of little things that you have to do to like make everything more efficient. All right, now we're gonna use these to make this base even larger than it needs to be. I think before the next stream I'm going to pre-make a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't have time to do that this time, so we're gonna have to make like these and supports. But the lift doesn't actually have that many supports, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I will pre-build a whole bunch of like the base supports because the base is kind of boring. You're too lazy to do that. How tall? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, it's kind of long. Like, not track length, but like long and skinny. I guess that doesn't really have anything to do with it. Probably like 3 feet tall, probably, maybe. That sounds like a decent height to me. I also could build this one backwards, but I'm also scared to build a recreation backwards. I feel like it would be difficult. And I like the custom coasters, I can easily do it because I make up all the elements. But when I have a list of all, when I have the layouts already built, it's, I don't know, it just seems more scary to do that. Eventually I will probably start doing that. Maybe. This might be overkill for a base, but it's fine. Okay, so how it goes is we'll have a piece of track for the station. Then there's that really tiny left turn. And then it's the lift. Something like this. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. Let's take a look at the picture. Probably should also bring up the POV. Yeah, because oh, are we back? Great. Already having problems. I don't like this. Oh. Okay, are we back now? I think we're back now. Okay. Hey, Crazy Coasters, you want to tell Clover that I'm live now? He messaged me and he asked when the stream was. And I don't have access to Discord right now. Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen anymore. Or else this coaster is like never going to be built. Yeah, I wish there was a piece that was in between. I mean, I guess I could cut it. I could cut a piece of track. I have a lot of junk track. So I could just cut some of my junk track. I could just do that. Cut a 100. Yeah, I could do that. I have a whole box of those. I probably have like 30 or 40 of them. Well, maybe not that many. Like 20 or 30 of those that I never use. I don't actually know the last time I used one. Probably for something in like Connects Dominion. Except for I don't even think I used one there. Yeah, I cleaned up my whole collection, and so now everything is sorted. And I was going through all the junk track, and yeah, the amount that I have is insane. Okay, cool. All right. Need more. There we go. That should supply us for a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to do one more here, and then I'll start building here, or I guess here. And then we'll actually build some track. How long did what take? Oh, to organize my collection? Well, it's all been organized. I just took apart the RMC that I made for the video that came out today. Everything else has been organized for a long time. But yeah, it does take a long time if you're starting from everything like completely unorganized. Like when I had to take apart Connects Dominion, that took many, many hours. But at least I took some, well, I didn't take all of it apart at the same time, I guess. I kind of like took apart some rides at a time, and then, because I just took Firebird apart like about a month ago after I tested Clover's trains on them. So relaxing. Yeah, I know. It's very fun. Especially when you have like bins to sort them into. Like for a long time, I had one little storage thing with 3 large bins and then 2 like smaller ones. But now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 18 of the big ones. Oh, there's a lot. There's more than that. Anyway, now that I have a bin for everything. It's very nice, very fast. Let's see. Okay, so should I try message retracted? Is stream dying again? Define what junk track is. I will go get a piece of junk track. But basically, it's track that is broken and, oh, wow, broken. That's such a great definition. It has like a bunch of, oh, here's a good piece. So there's all these different like bumps in it. Ignore that it's cut. I used this for something. So there's all these bumps in it. It completely kills the speed for the cars. So I have a lot of that I can use to that I use like to cut. So I cut some of my junk track when I made the turntable. Yeah, I have a lot of turns. All right, let's find a rather bad one. Actually, it really doesn't matter because I'm never going to use them. Okay. I need scissors. I don't have scissors. We'll worry about that later. All right. Let's build a little bit more base and then we can build coaster. Okay, what? Yes, junk track. So when I made the turntable, I used all of those broken bits of track that are practically worthless, except for like building. You can use it for the lift because it's not, gravity isn't in action at that point. Let's get more of these. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna pre-make a lot of sections for the next stream because this is kind of boring to watch, I'm guessing. But maybe it's also relaxing. I don't know. I don't know. I just like, it's fun to like build like build repetition, like multiple, like build a bunch of one type of thing. Like I'm building a bunch of these little sections right now. I know it's kind of satisfying to just build a bunch and then use them. Build a bunch of little sections to then put together to make one big section. So. Also, I don't know if anyone's watching the football game right now, but you should tell me who wins once it's over. I'm sure you are watching at Crazy Coasters, right? If you're still here. Oop. You are? Cool. Yeah, what's better, watching Connects or like building Connects and watching football? I usually like taking apart my roller coasters while watching football. I don't know. It's just satisfying. Yeah, both. Why is it saying messages are being retracted? I don't know. As long as we're still live, I think it's fine. Oop. It's just kind of nice building on a table. I don't usually build on a table. I just build on the floor. And thankfully, I've started using a little seat cushion, and it makes it a lot easier and makes me a lot more comfortable when building. You deleted your typo? Oh, so does it just mean that you're deleting the message or something? Maybe? I don't know. Josh needs a Super Bowl. Yeah. He's been so close so many times. Oh. Well, that's a bit awkward. See, once I have a whole bunch of like little sections, the big sections just like come together. I don't think I did this right. I think I could have built this differently. Oh well. Okay. All right, let's build the basic grid and then I'll add in the gray cross braces, I think. That will make my life a lot easier. Oh man, what have I started? Hopefully there's not too much football drama going on. All right, so if I'm going to make this at a realistic angle, I'm going to not build it 45-degree angle, because then I'm just building stuff that I'm not going to use. So I was looking into the operations of Helios the other day, and apparently it only runs with one train, because there's not really like room on the track for another train. It seems there's probably only like 2 block zones, because the brakes go like right into the unloading and loading area. It's kind of weird. So I'm like, oh, cool. I can program it realistically then. That's another question. Should I program it on stream or off stream? I don't know how I would. I guess I could just. How would I do that? I don't know how I would do that. I could just like record and then I don't know, record from my perspective of the computer. How long would it take? Probably not long, because I would just take my program and then I would just simplify it, because I don't need I won't need the tire drive, and then I won't need what's it called? I'm trying to think. I won't need the tire drive, so it'll just be like me basically like recalculating timings and stuff. Like the timing from like how long the lift needs to be on and other stuff. So probably like maybe like 5 minutes. Honestly, it probably wouldn't take me that long. Bills are on the 40 with 40 seconds left. What's the score of the game? That's useful information, but I need more. Are they losing? I'm guessing they're down right now. Okay, so they technically just need a field goal, but touchdown would win it. It's always fun. Like I'm rooting for the Bills, but hey, crazy bird. See you later, crazy bird. Anyway, it's cool. I like the games that are really close that I don't really like super care about. I mean, I guess the Bills are like probably the team I would root for. I guess I am rooting for. I know people who are Bills fans. So that's probably my pick. But I like watching football games that either don't matter, like I don't really care about either team or whatever, and I don't know, what am I trying to say? I like close games that I don't care super ton about. Okay, I need scissors. I'm going to get Okay, I have scissors on the way. All right, I got scissors. So I can cut this piece of track. Ooh, actually, this is. So I need it to be. Oh, this is the wrong way. Avid Broncos hater. Okay. Who's my favorite team? Well, that would kind of, I don't know if I want to share that. How do I say this? Let's see. Okay, why are all the turns the wrong way? I need a left turn. Let's see. Oh, how about I make this a game? I can make it a game. I don't really care. I can share that information. It's not that serious. Okay, all of my turns are the wrong way. I need a left turn, not a right turn. I can make this a game. Okay, how do I? Let's see. Probably gonna be kind of obvious if you know football, but the quarterback of one of the teams in the playoffs right now was the starting quarterback for the team I root for last year. If that makes sense. That's probably enough information to figure out if you know football. I can also re-say that if you didn't hear it or understand it or whatever. Okay, let's just use this one. It'll be fine. Unless I do just use a turn. I could just use a turn piece. Because I need a left-hand turn, because how it works is these clips here, they work so much better on the bottom side. Like here, it easily like will come off. I guess it doesn't really matter because the train's not going very fast, but I have to it's a lot harder for it to get off. No, not a Jets fan. I thought that's the only way those type of turns are made. I could, but again, I want the connection points strong. So that's why I'm thinking I could just use a regular curve piece, but it probably doesn't really matter. It probably doesn't, because it's not like the train is moving at, really fast. All right, so how big of a turn? It's probably like right in between. It's probably like a 22.5 degree angle. Let me pull up the POV. Let me pull up the POV and then I can get this accurate. Helios POV. Boop. All right, Coaster Force, you better give me a good POV. Okay, so yeah, that's like, I don't even know. Yeah, that's probably about like a 22.5 degree angle, or half of a 45 degree angle. All right. So that would be like, I'm going to cut it here. Yay, track. So now what I can do is I can take these. Oh, they made the field goal? Okay, he made the field goal. Overtime. Ooh. Overtime is like fun. All right, so now what I can do is I can, it's upside down. Anyway, yeah, it's literally just the two connection points. It'll be fine. I can line this up with a couple of these, and then it'll be stronger if I use the black connectors, and then probably just a blue rod. Okay. Take this. Boop. Boop. See, it comes off really easily, and that annoys me. I could just glue it in there. All right, well, now we have a turn at a legal building. I feel like that's still like 45 degrees, though. That's still like 45 degrees. This is a problem. Do I just use a turn and do like, we can see. Okay, so it's not, it's like probably like a 35 to 40 degree angle. I kind of want to just cut a turn. But also I don't really have a good connection point. Because this is in like the center. I guess I could cut it there. Or even, that's about the same. I kind of want to just cut a turn. I want this to be accurate. Let's see, do I have a turn that is a left turn? I can always just get a new piece of track. All right, let's go through the track. I need a broken piece of track. There, that one's rather gross. Let's see if I have a worse one. I haven't taken out any of my turns from the bin of, what were we calling it? Trash? Well, broken? What were we calling the broken pieces of track? The one with the bumps? I don't even remember. Okay, these are all like good pieces of track. I need a bad one. I mean, to be fair, to be honest, I'm never going to use this many pieces of track ever for a coaster. Junk track, that's it. Thank you. I'm cutting that one. Oh, actually, this one's technically already... That one's worse. Okay. How did I get all of my connects? That is a good question. I've bought a lot of it. I've bought most of it. I've gotten some sets free. I guess I don't know. I've gotten relatively lucky with finding cheap connects on eBay as well as Facebook Marketplace. I found a Big Ball Factory and a Screamin' Serpent set. There were two different sellers, but I found both of them for a total of $25, and that's about like 6,000 pieces or something, maybe 7,000, somewhere in that range. So that's, I found lots of good deals on eBay and Facebook Marketplace, as well as like garage sales and thrift stores. So like every time I go to the thrift store, I need to look for connects. So I haven't found any good coasters at thrift stores, but at garage sales I found a Rip and Rocket. Oh my goodness, Rip and Rocket. I can't talk. Rip and Rocket set. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Rip and Rocket. Yes, garage sales have good prices. Yeah, I got a Rip and Rocket. Why does that sound wrong? That's not wrong? Rip and Rocket, the one with the boosters. I got one of those for $5 at a thrift store, or a garage sale rather. So that's cool. Yeah, I just every once in a while just look on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, people don't know how to price connects on Facebook Marketplace or what's it called? Thrift stores or garage sales. And in most cases, people just want to get rid of their stuff. They just want to get rid of the connects, so they might as well just put it for cheap. If they're just trying to get rid of it. Okay, should probably raise the camera a little bit. There we go. Rip and rocket. I don't know why that sounds wrong. That just doesn't sound right to me. It's probably right though. Okay. Now we have station. Build the station right here. And then, okay, so how big is a train? Okay, so I think I'm gonna build the chain to here and then, okay, it's right. Cool. I don't know, it just doesn't sound right in my head. Oh, how is the station elevated from the ground? Let's see here. Play. Go. It is slightly. Okay, I need to build the station up. Yeah, I'm just confusing it with those. Yeah, Rip Ride Rocket and yeah, I'm probably just confusing it. I don't know. I also only have one of those set, and I've never built it. Rip Rocket. Yes. Okay, got to do some quick building of a building here. We're going for extreme realism right now. Realism. But that's the question. Does realism come above like it actually working? You're gonna go watch Overtime. See a GeForce Construction. From the sounds of it, it sounds like it's a decent game right now. So I guess we'll see. Or I won't see. I'll hear about it. But you guys will tell me. Alrighty. This is like the most annoying thing to do, like taking out 3D connectors when there's like 8 rods sticking into them. Oh, what am I doing? Wait, how big do I need the station to be? I should probably do it here actually. Because I already built the base here. Okay, let's do that instead. Gotta do some bending of the connects. He's fully immersed in the game. I mean, yeah. Oh, ignore what just happened. Don't worry about it. Nothing is broken, I promise. Okay, Broncos punt. Cool. Okay. It's probably better to do these both at the same time. So is the audio good even when I'm making a whole bunch of noise, like building? Who else is building with Connects? I am. Building the coaster. We just need to have like a website to like, I don't know. Everyone is a live streaming website that everyone is building Connects. Or like all get on Discord and build connects or something. I don't know. Working on a claw ride. Ooh, that sounds complex. Oh man. Okay, don't tell anyone. I'm switching the direction of this because don't tell anyone. Because it's easier that way, okay? No one will notice. That's probably the correct way. I'm supposed to do that anyway, but I didn't really plan this out. I'm switching this one too. Spitfire recreation. Which one is Spitfire? I've heard that before. Which one is that? Where is Spitfire at? Oh, yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Of course, it's the Intamin launch, the world's highest inversion. Wow. Oh, wait. Yes, tallest inversion. Okay, so now I have this one to do. And then maybe we can actually start building some track. How long has it been? 44 minutes? And we haven't built any track yet. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Yeah, it's going to take me like 100 streams to build this whole thing if I don't pre-make some stuff. Okay. So we'll raise it up by a blue rod. I'm even going to do this. Push this here. Let me know if I need to change up the camera angle at all. I don't know. Make sure it's easy for you guys to see what I'm doing. So with this Spitfire recreation, are you going to have a working swing launch? Because swing launches at the moment seem like very difficult. You are going to have a swing launch? Okay, cool. I wish you the best of luck with getting that to work. I haven't really tried to make one. Eventually, maybe I will. It seems currently the main problem has been we keep breaking the chain dogs with our regular launches. So I don't know how a swing launch is going to work if our regular launches are breaking. I've kind of had ideas for how I could make a swing launch work with like a fixed chain dog and a drill launch. Yeah, that could probably work. I mean, it's just a lot of testing and trial and error, I'm sure. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. We've made a working one before, but it wasn't powerful at all. Yeah, I saw that short. We had one of it not working, and then you had one of it working, right? I think. Something like that. Yeah, it just seems like making it powerful enough seems like am I making custom tops for it? I don't have a 3D printer yet, and I'm considering getting one. I would like to because I'm kind of going to go all out for this project. I have a lot of ideas. So that would be one of the things. I can have someone, I can either work on a design and get it print. Well, I have access to a 3D printer. I just need to actually learn how to 3D model. But yeah, making especially since it's just like a one car design, like it's just the one train, it wouldn't be that difficult for me to acquire custom tops, but that would be epic if I could do that. And then maybe once I have, you could 3D model one. Yeah. Yeah, I will probably look into someone modeling one or me modeling it and then having someone else. I mean, it'd probably be better than what I could have because I don't have much 3D modeling experience at all. So, all right, let's actually start building station. Okay. But yeah, that would be cool to have a custom train for it. All right, well, most of it's going to be micro, not all of it. So I'm going to still use this spinal track for the station because it just works the best. But I will switch to the micro rod spinal track for the majority of the coaster. You did add your period design. Oh, I could do that. Okay. Yeah, I haven't. I still need to look into it. I was talking about it with Clover Coasters and Crazy Bird, and there was a Clover sent a what's it called? Like a guide to Fusion 360 on like the guide that he used. So I'm gonna probably go through that, and then I can probably do that. Yeah, because it's kind of similar to the Hyperia ones, just wider. Yeah, I will have to mess around with the dimensions. Yeah. Maybe I should get some brown track too. Make it even more realistic. Oh, you know what I could do? I could also add cross braces here. I will probably do that, but probably in my own time. Because you guys are probably getting bored of me building a base. But this is what has to go on to make big roller coasters. Oh yeah, you made the micro ones. Yeah, that would probably be better. I don't know, because I think what you did with like the connection points to are probably different. But yeah, it would be cool. I'll definitely look into it. I'll be asking around for getting a custom train, because this one I think is one that I would actually like it to have one for, because I'm not gonna like be building this over like the span of like a few weeks. If this is probably gonna be like a multiple month-long project potentially. All right, cool. Let's add some track. Oh, that already is in. Boop, boop, and boop. The first track, guys. Changing connection points is easy. Yeah, probably. I mean, Clover's isn't that complicated. It's just like a couple of like holes. Cool. We have track. Okay, this needs to be smoother. I might need to go in here and, okay, that seems fine. We have track. No, they lost the ball. Oh no. Who fumbled? Was it a fumble or an interception or what happened? Okay. So there's kind of like a building here. So I think what I'm going to do is go along with this. I'm actually going to change this to still better than a punt there further back. What? Intercepted? Oh, nuts. It's not good. Okay, I need a flexi rod. Oh, speaking of flexi rods, did you guys know that flexi rods are shorter than regular gray rods by ever so slightly much? Isn't that weird? Why did they do that? Why did they make different molds? I mean, they're probably not injection molded the same, but they're different lengths for some reason. Yeah, sorry if that annoys you guys now. Sorry if I pointed that out and now it ruins your day. Hopefully it's fine. I mean, I'm sure there's some reason for it. And like realistically, you're not going to be using flexi rods in the same situations as the normal. What am I doing? I have pre-made flexi rod. I have pre-made spinal track. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, you're probably not going to use flexi rods in the same like scenarios as what's it called? As your gray rods. So it's probably not the biggest deal, but I'm sure for some reason it might. Your life has changed forever. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can forgive me for showing showing you that. Okay. Okay, so now this needs to stay straight. Okay. Right. Now we build little building and then we build lift. Oh man. How is it almost been an hour already? Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off this because the building is square, like in relation to the track, not to the station. So we're going to have this, have some gray rods here. Then we can use some 3D connectors and, ooh, okay. Is this going to work? Yeah, that'll work. Should work. Put this here. Oh man, it's just slightly off. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to move this then. Move this here. That falls at the very start of the ride. I have extra motors. I could potentially, will a single flexi ride spine shake a whole coaster with Clover strings? Probably not. I'm not going to use that spinal track. It probably wouldn't, as long as your supports are strong. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm not sure. Because when I made the RMC, the trains were fine. There wasn't that much shakeage. But maybe if you do like tube supports, there will be more. It'll shake more potentially. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to build a coaster with tube supports and the green spinal track to get a better answer. Let's see here. Have this here, this here, then blue. Okay. That like that. We will have the chain in here, and then it'll go around here. I probably should make this go slightly down because it's, I could do that. let's see. How do I want to do this? Probably just some brown connectors. Refs are giving the Broncos the game. That's not good. That's not fair. Get the refs out of here. Why do the refs like... It's very mean. What was a call? An unnecessary call that was not there at all, probably. Okay. All right, we're building. All right. Boop. Boop. Okay, now we have this platform that we can build up with some brown connectors. Holding call? Yeah, it seems like holding goes... The holding penalty is like one of the worst calls because losing 10 yards is a lot. And it just completely like ruins all motivation. Okay. All right, now we need to support that somehow. So let's take some gray rods. Oop. The game is over? Most likely. How close are the Broncos to scoring? You're still delayed. Well, that's not good. You're going to spoil the game. I mean, I think I would rather like know the game is... I think I'd rather know, like, if there's a big play that loses my team the game, I think I'd rather hear about it first. Oh, 10-yard line? Uh-oh. All right. Where's another holding? Wait, who has the ball? I'm confused. I don't know who has the ball. Okay, that seems to work. Now let's see here. Broncos have the ball, but isn't holding good if... I don't know, man. Okay, let's strap this down. Yeah. This is not gonna work. All right, let's use the normal ones. Oh yeah, I can use these ones later. Boop. Come on. I haven't really watched much of the Bills this year, but apparently I've heard their defense isn't the best, isn't as good as it's been in previous years. Is this true? The black market? Yeah, that one wasn't working, so I using the normal ones. They're not as strong as the actual ones. Hopefully at some point, like, Connects More, the guy who runs it, he's gotten like a whole bunch of pieces like made, yeah, basically like made like, what's it called? Like actual injection molded, like actual like in like the same molds as actual Connects or whatever or something. So hopefully eventually he'll make a bunch of these pieces, get a bunch of these injected molded, because he had like 50,000 of these ones made. Probably because I bought his whole supply of them because they were like 4 cents. Anyway, hopefully he gets some of the tan ones injection molded, because that would be cool to have a bunch of those. I mean, I already have a bunch, but more would be epic. Oh man, I hope that hits there. This is why we do tests. We wouldn't have known that the train hits that 3D connector there. We don't do tests. Oh, okay. This like connection here needs to be like perfect. so when I twist it this way, it's fine. I'm gonna need to. Broncos win. Oh man, very disappointed. Very disappointing. All right, let's do this. Oh, that was smoother. Does it really matter if it's not super smooth? It just needs to get. Let's see. Come on. Well, I'm not really showing you any of this. This is kind of bad camera work on my end. I need to raise the camera. There we go. Okay. So this track connection is not very good. I could, hang on, where did that other junk track go that I had? You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know if this is gonna make it any better, but I'm gonna cut another junk piece of track. I'm gonna cut this little end off here because it doesn't connect anyway. So then the two connection points can be right next to each other and flush. This might be a good strategy. All right, let's see. This is probably like freaking people out that I'm cutting on my track. I promise it's track that I never use and is junk. Gonna go mourn for the Bills. I mean, you could just, I don't know. That's very disappointing. Well, now who do I cheer for? I don't know. Is that any better? That seems better. See, there we go. It's still a little clunky, but it's fine. It's a lot better. Hopefully this is, I may actually need the lift to start like down here, which means I need to tear this whole section up. All right, let's take this off. When did I get into Connects? That's a good question. I got my first set. I don't know what year it was, but I think it was like in the range of 10 to 12 years ago. And I found a Connect set at a thrift store and I bought it. At this point, I don't even know if I'd even been on a roller coaster. I don't even know why we bought the set. Very glad we did. But we found a Connect set at a thrift store. This was like 10 or 12 years ago, I think, somewhere in that range. It was the Loop and Lightning set with green track and two cars and a mix between standard and classic pieces. But we found it at a thrift store. We actually didn't know what set it was because it didn't come with Actually, no, we did because it has those flags. Never mind. We didn't know what set it was. Anyway, we got into roller coasters because of Connect sets. I don't really know. I don't think I even rode a roller coaster before Connects. If I did, it was something very small, like a powered coaster, one that doesn't even run off gravity. Anyway, I got the Loop and Lightning set at a thrift store and brought it home and I built it, and then I guess I just kept collecting more. And then I didn't really get into it until a little over 2 years ago when I obviously started. Well, actually, yeah, it was like 2.5 years ago when I built my Steel Vengeance recreation. I built that, and then obviously when Falcon's Flight came out, I built that, and then I published the video, and then that's really when I started started building them. Because what would happen is I would build it, and then it would stay up for like 2 or 3 months, and then I'd eventually be like, oh, I want to build something new, and then I'd take it down, and then that cycle would repeat. But once I started YouTube, I actually started making them consistently, and that's really when it. So this is kind of going a lot of places. But yeah, it was like 10 to 12 years ago, somewhere in that range, and then I guess I just kept collecting connects. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, when did I get my second set? I know exactly where I got the first set. I could probably go back and find the same thrift store if it's still there. Um, but yeah, I don't know when I got my second set. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I think I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the same flexi rod spinal track for the lift, and then I will switch over because it's easier to actually. Is it easier to build off of? It probably is. Let's see, where are my orange rods? All right. Okay. You got into roller coasters because of Connect sets. Yeah, I probably did too, because I was kind of scared. Well, I rode one, and then I was kind of scared of them, and then I didn't really enjoy them. Oh, hey Clover, how's it going? We built a station and are about to be building a lift, and we're talking about Connects. Crazy, I know. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a weird question. Do any of you remember getting your second Connect set? Because I cannot. Oh, Clover, we were having a conversation. We were having a conversation about a custom top design. So I have many options now. Okay. 3 500-piece sets from around 1. Oh, you got it from a birthday party. I don't think I've ever gotten Connects as a birthday gift. Actually, no, I have. It was the yellow inverted one. You're going to work on Helios around next month? Okay, cool. I'm building it now and over the next probably like 3 months. Okay, how long has it been? Go away. 70 minutes already. Oh man. I mean, oh, I read that wrong. The top, ooh, you're making a top design? Okay. Well, I guess I know where I'm getting my top design from. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you go back. You got Clockwork? I don't think I actually have that set. There's like a lot of sets I don't have. I have like a lot of the same set, and then like not a lot of sets that I don't have. Okay, this connection point is bugging me. Clover, can you design me a 22.5-degree angle turn track, please? because this is not working right now. Yes, it would be useful because I have like the connection point. Is this camera like? Okay, that's fine. Because it's not working very well. How do I make it? I need like a clip here to hold them together. Thinking. I need something to hold these two together because I can like adjust the track and then have it stay together like this. A rubber band. Oh, actually, maybe I could do it down here, not around like the top, and then it won't interfere with anything. I can probably do that down here. Yeah, let me get rubber band. Are you guys able to hear me right here? My microphone should be picking it up. Oh, because that'd be cool. Okay, rubber band. You can, sweet. Okay, this rubber band should work, right? This one will work. Just kidding. That's not gonna work. Let's try this green one. Okay. So I need it. All right. Okay, we're gonna take the track off and then readjust the track afterwards. Hopefully. I need a smaller rubber band. Another useful building technique, use things that aren't connects to make your connects roller coasters better. We're ahead of you somehow. Let's see. I have it pulled up. Oh, wait, I can. Oh. How is that? I don't know, man. Okay. All right, now let's try putting this back. Boop. Boop. And boop. All right. Nice. Yeah, we'll make this a black piece like that, and then this here, and that'll be smoother. All right, let's test out the connection point. Yeah, he commented low. Oh, you're a time traveler? Okay, that's better. Oh, as long as it's not hitting the rubber band. Okay, so it kind of stops. I mean, I can just have it like launch out of the station relatively fast. Maybe I will need to add a drive tire. Drive tire like here. I don't know. I can just have it like the chain, the speed for the chain. Like go really fast like that. Because so what happens is there's the rake, there's the station here, then it turns and then it like stops and there's like a pre-show or something, or there's like something. Obviously they have real tire drives so they can have it, they can move it, but I don't have that. So like, I don't know. You got into Connects about 19 years ago, which is way longer than remember. Oh, way too long to remember your first set. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of difficult, especially if you didn't really care about your first set. I don't know. Use Lego tire drives. What do you mean Lego tire drives? I can just use like a Kinex wheel. That's what I did for my other coaster. Need more water. Oh, I guess I could use Lego wheels. Wait. I don't know if, gotta go eat. Will I be streaming in 30 minutes? I don't know. Maybe. Well, if I see you after, I'll see you after. But if not, goodbye, Crazy Coaster. Okay. Let's build the lift hill. I think I'm happy with this so far. I think I should be able to make this work. If not, I can tweak it later. Can we see this? We can see this. Okay, cool. Let's build. Okay, I should probably actually figure out what the supports look like. That's not a good picture. Ooh, that's a perfect picture. Zoom in. So we have a. Okay. Whoa, that's a. Okay, so the first element is like a weird Outer Bank thing. And that is way weirder than I thought it was. Okay, cool. That will be fun to make. All right, let's see. So we need micro pieces. Maybe we'll get out the bin of micro. So we have a support there. Is that just a vertical support? Oh no, it connects there. Oh, and then there's that there. Okay. This is one of the more difficult things, figuring it out. Supports. You finished your swing launch. Epic. Hopefully it doesn't break. Okay, I don't need these anymore. All right, so I'm gonna go with mostly I'm gonna try and do all blue tube sports because obviously the track is orange and don't want it to be the same color. Yeah, how well is your swing launch working? Because obviously, like launches, even when you have them working, they can still easily break. Unfortunately. All right. Okay. Sort of get this going. All right. So the first support we need to build is just a vertical support here. So that shouldn't be too difficult. You might upload a video about it? Okay. Cool. That would be cool to see. All right, let's do it like here. So let's do some of these. Let's put this back here. Okay, so many. All right. Oop. Yeah, I'm also going to pre-build a bunch of these because these are boring to watch being built, I'm sure. Oop. All right. Here's a basic. Are you able to see this? Am I? Do I need to move the camera down, or do I just need to build here? Or is it fine? Oh man. That is okay. Hopefully it's good. Okay. There, I had someone asking about tube supports. So they're not, I don't know if they're in the chat right now, but this is how you build them. Yeah, this, so I guess if you wanted to, you could copy this exact build, because I'll build all the important stuff on stream. I'll build some of the boring stuff like base materials and what's it called? Tube supports off stream, because that's boring. But if you really wanted to, you could probably like copy this. So good luck. All right, that should work, I think. Let's get some of these. Now I'll bring this closer. Yeah, this is where the base, the like extra large base with like a bunch of different rods and stuff, comes in handy with the micro, with building supports. It makes it real easy. We need to break this off. Need another. Need a blue 3D connector here. Ah, I see. Oh wait, can I just do? I could just do that. It's been a while since I built with micro supports, so I need to remember how to do this. Could do that too. Okay, let's take this apart. Let's swap it for a black connector. And then I can stick, let's see, bring this all the way up. We can put this red connector back, or rod. And we can stick a, let's just use a red. Do this, and then this. It's connecting supports to the track and trial and error type of thing. Yes. That's what this is right now. Okay. Now I need a, now I need a green rod, a green connector, and then we can fit that through here and then stick that to the rod inside, and then it is in place now. Cool. All right. Hey, Connexpert. How's it going? You've only done 3 coasters with tube supports, so you're not great at building them? I see, yes. Tube supports are very complicated. I would suggest getting a whole bunch of these if you want tube supports. These make tube supports so easy. You've never built micro tube supports before? I see. It's better scale, so that's why I'm going to do it for this, because I want it relatively small. But I think this is going to turn out bigger than I imagined, but it'll be fine. You wanna see how many hinges I have, ball joints? I will get them. I won't count them. I'll do that later. The 3D printed ones don't work well, so I have all of these. Uh-oh, low battery. That's not good. I have this whole bin, plus a whole bunch, plus like, I don't know, a whole lot in my normal storage bin. So that's how I make really good tube supports. You wish they turned more? Yeah, yeah, it probably would be nice if they did that. Okay, so my phone is down to 20%, so I'm either going to have to be done soon or I'm going to have to turn off the phone audio. Let's see. Yeah, they're expensive. I mean, yeah. Connexmore has some. They usually don't have like a bunch. That's where I've gotten a lot of mine from. I wish there were more though, because I use them like all the time and they're super useful. So, okay. I think I may actually need to shift that support down, honestly. Let's take a peek at the picture. So then there's one about a little over halfway up the lift, and then there's one at the top of the lift. Okay. You only have one legit one? Yeah, they're kind of hard to come by. So yeah, not surprised. Okay. Now I need more base. Or we just don't do the base for now and we build another tube support. I say we build another tube support because that's more fun. But I will need to build slightly more base real quick. You bought 100 for $50? Oh man. I think they're cheaper than that on Connexmore. But yeah. Oh, you know what else has them? I think I've also got some from the Connex user group. But shipping is kind of expensive and takes a long time from there, so I only would order from them if you're making a big order. But that's another spot you can get it. On eBay, there's probably not really any for sale, and if they are, 20 cents per piece. Yeah, that sounds about right. I probably have like around 150 of them. Maybe. I might have that many. I don't know. Okay. All right, we got to build a little bit more of the base, and then we'll build another support. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the lift done. Yeah, Connexmore. He's got a lot of connects. I don't know how he's acquired all of those connects. I mean, he is also like, he has a guy that like prints like new ones. I don't know how that works. But he posted on Discord. What are the orange rods? They're just normal gray length, but orange. They're from the Rip and Rocket set, I believe. And potentially others. Yeah, kind of a weird piece. Oh, you can't see any of this. You think they flex a little bit more? Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. They do flex a little bit more. Interesting. I never realized that. Interesting. Cool. You got the Rip and Rocket set for Christmas in 2025? Nice. It's an all right set. It's good for pieces. I don't know. I just don't really like the yellow track. I think it's kind of a gross color. Okay, so let's do another support like here. So let's build one more little section here. What do I need? Need these. Oh, hey, Coaster Connects, what's up? Yeah, I don't know how much longer stream's gonna last. I either need to just unplug my. I need to plug my phone in, or what's it called? Unplug my phone, and take off my mic, or just end stream. It was at 100%, and I guess it doesn't last that long while streaming. That's fun. I'll probably just take it off. Who are the Seahawks playing again? Are they playing the what's it called? The Patriots, I think, maybe. Yeah, the Bills were definitely the better team, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, oh, they're playing the Niners? Oh, yeah. That's right. I don't really care who wins that game. I think, oh, actually, I can use one of these. I think this should be tall enough. I hope. Is that tall enough, you think? It's like 3 of those up. Let's see. How much? How do I check my percentage? 14%. Okay, at 10%, I'm going to unplug my mic. You're biased, but the Bills were better? Yeah, I don't know. Have I ridden Alpenfury? No, I want to, though. It looks really cool. Looks like a great ride. All right, more water. I think Alpenfury is like one of my number one. It's probably like my number one bucket list coaster. Like that's like possible to get to at the moment. No, I do build on the floor, but this is an exception. In theory, it's going to be small, yes. Currently, it's looking like it might be bigger than I want it to be. But that'll be a problem for later me. All right. I'm just not building anything. My camera skills will be improved hopefully soon. The stream is so relaxing, or something else is so relaxing? Hopefully you mean the stream. Yeah, building connects is very relaxing. Sorting connects is more relaxing, but building is also relaxing. It's fun to do. I wish my mic didn't like have to plug into like where I charge my phone, because then I could just have it charging. That's what I did for the other stream. It was charging the whole time. I had it plugged in the whole time, and then I unplugged it when I was moving around, but it's fine. I'm interested to see how much worse the audio quality is. I think I'm going to plug it in now. So I'm going to turn off the regular mic, the good mic, and then it will be the other one. All right, let's see how bad this is. Okay. Are you able to hear it now? I unplugged the mic. So now it's not in. Alright, is the audio still decent? Wow, a lot of you guys are Bills fans. I have nothing against the Bills, they're pretty cool. I have a friend who's a Bills fan. Audio's still fun. Yeah, echoes. Yeah. I had to unplug my mic. So, seems like I can stream for like just under 2 hours with it on. And then I plugged the phone. I have to plug my phone in. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Because I think if I only stream for like an hour, if I only do, it's this mic, I don't know, whatever that is, I should probably turn it off. I don't know what brand it is. I got rid of the box, but anyway, yeah, it came with 2 of these, which I didn't really realize it came with 2 until it showed up. So I guess if anyone else ever shows up on my house, they can build Helios with me and stream, I guess. I'm really glad that I got it though, because the audio is so much better. I was just using like a headset to do voiceovers, but now I use that and it's a lot better quality. It just might take a little bit extra time. How close am I to 3,000 watch hours? I don't know. Probably not close. Maybe close. I don't know. What's going to be sad is in February I'm going to lose all of my watch hours for the Ride to Happiness. That has like, I think Livestream does. I believe it does. I think it does. I think I heard that because I've researched quite a bit about YouTube and figuring out how to do stuff better, what equipment to get, all sorts of stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure it does. Because that's one of the more difficult things to get the live stream hours, or to get watch hours. Okay, I'll probably set this the same way. Let's see if this can work. How many do I get for the average video? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think the most popular is Falcon's Flight. That got let's see, like 600. Yeah, getting 100 for a video, that's probably about what I would, yeah. At 38 watch hours, yeah, it's difficult. I think right now I'm getting about 200 a month. I think I'm a little bit more than that for the last 28 days. So hopefully no, not 200 per video. Probably like, I don't know, I guess I could look. You have 500? What, 500M? What's the M? Am I monetized? No. I don't have, well, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I'm close to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost 100 away. stat. I gained exactly 500 subscribers last year, which is just kind of a clean number to hit, which is pretty cool. So I gained a whole lot more this year than last year, even though I think I probably overall got more views last year than this year. Well, actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. But I think just because my videos have gotten better. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oop. Doing the same building technique as the other support. Oh man, it fell. There we go. I should probably try and do something a little bit stronger because that's a little wobbly. You have to go, okay, by Coaster Connects. Do my siblings build? No. No, they do not. What do they do? Oh, picture, yes. I've built, let's see. I've built a coaster with one of my cousins. Actually, two of my cousins. I built coasters. I had built a roller coaster with my brother. But my friend was also helping me build that as well. That one I don't have any footage of, which I'm really sad because it was kind of cool. Alright, where's a good picture of lift hill? Oh, that's actually decent. So I built that support. So, okay, so it just goes down here. Make sure we're still, okay. So now, should probably, let's adjust here. Your cousin likes Connects, but he's 5. Okay. Gotta get him. Gotta get him into the building. Okay, more water. Alright. And yeah, watch hours, you need like long videos, but also videos that people watch. It seems like really difficult to get the time. Alright, I'm gonna build another support. Your mom helps you disassemble coasters? I see. Yeah, so I built the little roller coaster I made, Tiny Titan, I think is what I called it, in Connects Dominion. I built that with a cousin. He wanted to help me build a roller coaster, so we built that one. Do you support the rods when the support? Do you support the rods when the supports connect to the base so they don't spin? Yeah. I probably won't. Yes. Did I say King's Dominion? I meant Connects Dominion. The amusement park I made. The Connects amusement park. Tiny Titan, or whatever the little one was called. The one with the 0G roll under the lift hill. That one I built with a cousin. No, King's Dominion is not my home park. I don't live anywhere near King's Dominion. Do I play piano? No. I've never really been into piano. I played the trumpet though. I'm rather good at the trumpet. I mean, I guess I can play the piano. Are they, like, can I play it well? No. But I can play some notes, I guess. I can do a scale. Yeah, I got a comment on Connect's Dominion. They asked how do I turn on the fireplace and how do I play the piano when because I had a whole amusement park and that was in the way of both of those. So yeah, for about a week we didn't have access to the piano. Not that we played the piano anyway, but you know, you used to be good at trumpet, but you quit. Really? No, I enjoy it. I like hitting all the high notes. That is one of my specialties. You play violin and drums. Okay, cool. I really should move the laptop closer to me because I have to like look really far away to actually see chat. Oh well, maybe next stream. You play piano? So do you play piano, Connexpert, or why were you asking? Yeah, this is definitely not going to fit on the table. Maybe, I don't know. The improv solos on trumpet, yeah, those aren't any fun. I did one last year. Those aren't any fun. Okay. Actually, yeah, I need to build up. You don't play, but you can? Yeah, I can play some notes. I can play a scale. Can't play very well, though. Loud noises. Okay, how was the noise when I was dumping all my connects all over the place? You have an electric violin? What is an electric violin? How does an electric violin work? ASMR? Oh yeah. I want to make a Connects ASMR video. I think it could be very satisfying. Because like a bin of Connects like is just really satisfying. It's a violin but plugged into an amp. So is it like a electric guitar sort of thing? It's made out of metal? Interesting. I didn't know that that was a thing. Yeah, same concept. Cool. Okay, I have an idea. I have a big bin of white connectors. And like, I think an ASMR video could be kind of fun. Just like digging around or something. Should I quit building Connects roller coasters and just do Connects ASMR? I'm gonna sell all of my like pieces and then just buy I'm just gonna buy white and green connectors. How's the coaster going? We have more progress. We have a support, 2 supports. I'm gonna make a cross brace and then the station. But right now I'm building the base. More of the base. So fun. Yeah, what I do when I'm building the base is I'll like listen/watch something. Usually roller coaster related. Fill a swimming pool with green rice. Oh, I want to do that. That would be fun. I don't have the money for a pool or connects, or that many green connectors anyway. You have to go now? Okay, bye. Fun having you here. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay, I think I can build like... What's this looking like? Okay. The stream is very delayed on my laptop, so I need to kind of annoying. Have they even produced that many green rods? I bet they have. Someone look how many green connects rods are on someone look how many green rods are on Connects More in the Connects user group. I'm very curious. Because that would be where to get them from, probably. No, I don't need to buy a pool. I can just buy a, I can just build a pool that connects at that point. We'll figure all the detail out later. We first need to get like supplied like 100,000 white connectors. We could probably use white and green. Only 18,000 on Connects More? Oh no. How are we supposed to do this? How are we supposed to build? Oh, this needs to be over here. How are we supposed to build a Connect swimming pool if there's only 18,000 of greens? What's a video that you really liked but underperformed for you? I have two. I have Egenica. I put a lot of work into editing that. I spent like 2 days editing it. This was back when I was editing my iMovie. Glad I'm not doing that anymore. But I spent a long time, and like I've researched a whole bunch about the ride, and like I explained how it works. And then also like the final video for Connects Dominion. I kind of expected it not to do very well because it seems like for whatever reason, if I do like final videos for me, they just don't perform very well. I don't know why. Like what I did, I posted a Firebird final video, and that also didn't perform super great. And I don't really know why. I don't know why they don't do well. I don't know. 13,000 on Connects user group? Okay. How about, okay, so I think we're gonna also need white ones too. What about white ones? White rods. / this color. And I guess, yeah, also these ones. Because it doesn't all need to be the same color. But also, what about these ones too? I guess. Okay, let's build a support. Let's do the base first. But the Connects Dominion final video, I mean, I guess it didn't take a whole lot, super long to edit, because it was just like footage of that I recorded, and there was no like audio or anything to record. But I don't know. It's still, I mean, it's at like 700 or 800 views, so it's all right. But I kind of hoped it would like get like a few thousand. You used to use iMovie? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like all the old Connects all the old Connects videos were all on iMovie because they used the same like transitions and the same like text pop-ups, and I recognize them because I used iMovie. You use Final Cut Pro? I don't know what that is. Sounds pretty professional though. Alright, so we're gonna need to do some interesting build techniques here. Guess we can just do, let's see. I need to make this a lumber rod. Use CapCut. Yeah, CapCut's alright, I think. I think I might start filming, oh, here we go. Oh, that's a phone one? Yeah, I edit on my computer because, well, I actually haven't really had a phone for that long, so I'm still not used to like using such a small screen. And I'm just a whole lot more efficient and faster on my computer. And my computer is a lot more powerful than my phone. So, a little bit of a scuff support, but that's okay. Okay, that seems like a decent amount, but I think we'd probably need like, well, I guess it depends how big of a pool we're making. Are we making like the pool like, I mean, is it like a hot tub? Like a hot tub you have in like your backyard? Like if we're just doing that, we probably need like 50 to 100,000 pieces of both white and green. Oh, a kiddie pool? Okay, yeah, maybe like a kiddie pool, but like it needs to be like a little bit deeper, I think. It needs to be a little bit deeper than that. What was that? The odd ones out with sprinkles but green rods? I'm not sure what you mean. That sounds like a creator of some sort. The odds ones out. That sounds like a YouTuber. Is that a YouTuber? Okay. I need to remember how I made the connection points. How did I do it? The bed of a pickup truck? That could work too. Could work. Animation YouTuber? Okay, gotcha. With subway videos. Okay. Interesting. What are those pop-up pools? Yeah, that could work too. Okay, now I need to figure out how to connect this. Because if I had hinges, I would just put a hinge right there, and it would work perfect. But I can't do that. Alright, micro hinges win. I need micro hinges. And stand up for this. Let's see. Yeah, we need micro ball. I mean, I don't know the next time I'm going to build out of micro supports. So, like, do I really need it? Probably not. But for this coaster, they would be useful. Let's see here. So I need to do something on a hinge. So I need some green micro hinges. So we need something like this. I should probably try and make this a little bit closer to the camera. How's that? There we go. you would use them if they existed. Yeah, maybe, honestly, like, I do like the look of micro supports. Like, it's a lot better scale. Like, that's why I came up with the thinner tube supports, because the micro is just too big or too small compared to the regular tube supports. Okay. So I'm going to take this rod off. Then I'm going to make it, take this, and then make this. So this is the blue rod length. Now we stick this on there. And that isn't, I guess I could do that. I'm gonna need to adjust the bottom. I can do that. And we stick this in here. Boop. Honestly, I can just add one of these like that. And stick, oh, come on. Yeah. Actually, it might be easier to put this on here first. Oop. And oop. Boom. Support. Okay, what did you say? Yeah, regular tube supports are just too big. Okay, so now we need to put spacers in there, and since I don't want to do that, I'm just going to put some more green rods in there, because I can't be bothered. There, now that will stay. Oh, I broke it. Actually, let's do this. Is that in? What is it? Okay, cool. Now let's strengthen these bottom supports. Oh, bye, Liam. Bama? I can't read. Liam. See you later, Liam Gaming. Okay. Now we need to add some spacers in here. One thing I discovered is if you actually like do like things like this, like actually get correct. Like you need to be precise. You need to do precise work. Like you need to add the spacers. Don't just let it flop around. It makes your coasters a lot better. Question, do you guys think this piece is basically useless? Like, do you ever use this piece? I'm just curious. Yeah, it kind of is useless. I actually have one good use for it. Oh, what do you guys say? I need to read that. You don't really need it? Yep. You listen to Defunct Land? Okay. Yeah, I like listening to, you like the blue ones better? These ones? Yeah, these ones, I like these ones more. They actually, like, stay on the back of the rod, and you can put them, like, this way. Yeah, I like listening to roller coaster stuff, whether it be, like, El Toro Ryan. Those are some good ones. His problematic roller coasters. I like those, listening to those. Alright, now we have very strong track. Let's put this one on now. Let's put the train on. I have one good use for these black ones. I have one good use. Let me see if I can have an example. I guess I can just make an example. so let's say you have a motor, and then you have your gear here, and then you have your two clips here. Hardest pieces, what is that? Am I gonna automate this? Yes, I am. The hardest pieces to take out are the orange. Oh yeah. You have to like put an extra rod in and then try and pull it out like that. Okay, so let's say you have a motor. It spins the gear and you want to get the motor off. Yeah, you could like, actually, you know what, this really doesn't, you could just, because normally you have a connector in here. You could just take this off. You know what? Never mind. That one use case really doesn't exist. I was gonna say, if you want to easily pull your motor off without breaking, like, because you'd have spacers in here and stuff, you use one of these, because then you can just easily like pull it out that way. That was my one use case for it. But now that I think about it, you can just use this one and then just take it off and then pull it off. You haven't used any of these in forever? I don't have any of the ones you plug into the wall. I kind of wish I had them though. But now I'll use the Lego Mindstorms. Okay, now. Alright. Building coaster. Now, let's see. Yeah. Hope you can't see that. That could maybe work. I think I need to adjust that that support. How did you get 4 plug-in ones? That's crazy. All right, then. This support here needs to change. Needs to be more like here. That's an easy fix. We can just do it lazy way and take these. Take these off. Put this here. Put this here. And stick it in here. And here. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, you can put it where it's supposed to go. Here and there. There we go. Now that's in a better location. Alright, so how do I go about building? So let's see, I need to take a look at some pictures. Let's see here. Need some, there we go. Nope, yep, that one. Okay, so there's a support here, and then, well, it's kind of like this, and then that. Actually, I don't think I want to use this, because it's more of a flat lift. Okay. Yes, I do have these. Yeah, this is the lift hill. I just need to do this differently now. connectors worked with non-3D connect. Yeah. Basically, any of these, it goes in. It's not as strong, like it comes out pretty easily. It's not as strong as these ones. But yeah, it does work. Yeah, these are kind of hard to get out. You have to like work at it a little bit. It was a bad idea to put that in there. Got it. Okay. Do we build more or do we call it a night? You had to hammer one of them out? Really? That's interesting. Should I also cut this piece so then I can have it at the perfect angle? Yeah, micro supports. I don't think anyone else is going to build Helios like this. I hope that this will be big enough. I don't know how I want to go about doing the top of the lift now. I guess I can just build some more tube sports. What are the holes in the top of the transport? Ah, excellent question. I will show you. We were just talking about this the other night. Micro gray, and then 2 of these. Stick them on. Let's probably grab the train. And apparently it's the perfect fit. I don't know about perfect fit. Oh, there it's going in. Well, it's supposed to go in. I feel like I'm gonna get the tan clip stuck in there now. Clover said that this was gonna work. Doesn't appear to be working though. Oh, kind of. So it kind of just for that, and then you can like build off of this. So if I wanted to, I could just like build a Helios train. Put them in one at a time. Oh, hey, G-Force Construction. How's it going? Put them in one at a time? Okay, well, that's what they're used for. Maybe we'll mess around with that later. Yeah, we were literally just talking about that like a couple nights ago. And I was going to try it then, but then I kind of forgot. Actually, I can do this later. What we can do, what was that? Yes, for inverted seating, yes. I can do this later. Let's build the station motor. It's gonna be loud for a second, hang on. There we go. Let's see what percent. Sorry. Oh, I probably should have just muted. Because I think I can do that. I probably should have just muted. Oh well. Sorry, crazy bird. Let's see here. Coaster rep what? Yeah, it is gonna be slow. Get one of these. It runs rather well with these. Okay, let's see here. So we want this. Actually, I'm gonna use okay, I'm gonna mute this time because it's gonna get really loud. Okay, I'm back. Okay, what's happened? Yeah, doubling up the motors works. How expensive? I got mine, which has all the motors. I got really lucky, again, with my luck with getting cheap stuff. I got my set for $50 on eBay. But I got really lucky with that, so you probably won't find it for that cheap. Mine was like 50 or 60 or 70 or something like that. Yeah, you can get a lot of connects for $200. Yeah, it's probably better to invest in connects over Lego Mindstorms. But for me, I think I'm to the point where I'm satisfied with my connects collection. These gears have very niche uses, but sometimes they do. Oh. Connects hold their value very well. Yeah, they do. How much was like the original Screaming Serpent set? Any idea? And you even know what the original retail value was? Because now they go for like, you can get them for like, I don't know, 70 or $80. The average is probably around there. I actually do have some stuff saved. This is saved from the last one coaster. Okay, so we have him there. And then we'll have it. We need to add another piece of track. How much of this can you see? I guess it's like falling, it's getting close to not being on the table anymore. It's a little bit nervous, but it's okay. Let's put this here. Big one. Are you gonna try and make the Max striker train? Wait. I gonna build backwards? I'm very scared to build backwards. I've never done it on a recreation, and I'm kind of nervous to try. I probably should. I just am scared to. Okay, let me answer your question, Crazy Bird. Try and build the Max Striker wing seats. I mean, I might try, just because it'd be funny, but I think I might get a train from Clover. Because he said, because he's going to make them, or he might have actually already done it, I don't know. Or I'll model it myself, or I'll have someone else model it for me, or something. Some way I will probably have a custom top design. But yeah, you're probably right. I probably should build it backwards. Yeah, and I'm kind of worried because I'm just using like one train. So I don't know, like I've just used a five car train. So I don't really know like how much speed one has. You'll make your own top design? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I was just talking about like the fusion course you were going through. I'm gonna start doing that at some point. Oh, how am I supposed to have a piece of track? Okay. I have a solution, but it's a very scary solution for reasons that I will not mention. And no one else who knows why will also mention. No one will say anything. But the two length track, I'm gonna have to use a piece of 2 length track, and I don't like 2 length track, so. You use Tinkercad? Yeah, I do have it installed on my computer. I messed around with it for like maybe 5 minutes and then I gave up. The last time I used it, so. I don't know which version I have. Hobby or student license? Right, so you weren't supposed to say that. Right. Don't worry about it. Nothing has possibly gone wrong. We're doing just fine. Okay, but now I can actually have the chain go here. Alright, so this, we need a couple of these. If I have the right one, Fusion should be free. Yeah, I have a free version of it. Which version exactly it is, no idea. I will look into it once I actually like start using it. So yeah. Alright, let's see here. So this needs like probably 2 spacers. Another thing, another very useful thing to memorize is like the like exactly how much like each spacer is. Oh, okay, I will look into so I can get like a student license or a student version or something. That's better. Maybe. Okay. As I was saying, it's nice to learn how much each spacer is. So like on a blue rod, it's 1 gray spacer, 1 blue spacer, and then gear in the middle, and then one blue spacer, and then one gray spacer. And it's the perfect amount. So I would, that's something I've gotten good at knowing. Okay, so let's have this guy hooked up somewhere. The student version is free, but it has pretty much all the features from my understanding. You just need a student email and an ID. Okay. Is that the version that you have, or do you have the other one? Because I can get the student one then. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to adjust the rubber bands, holding a little bit together, but I'll do that. Oh, yeah, don't let your school get sued. Alright, so let's have this. I think I actually want it this way, because the other motor's gonna be here. Probably can't see, yeah, here. Okay. Alright. That should be able to work, and if not, we can mess around and make it work. Couple of these. Couple of these. That's on first. I'm missing the blue rod down here. Tap that. Okay. This might take me till the summer. It very well might take me till the summer, which would be crazy. Okay, so let's have one. We'll have this. Nope. Then we'll have this. Then we will have two of these. And we will have one of these. Or the gear. Another gear. The pay version is $1,000 a year. Oh man. Oh, not that much. Yes. So they're basically this. Or I'll get the big chain. Okay, I'm struggling here. So I have this. So this is the Screaming Serpent size chain. It's basically these gears, where it goes like that, but for micro. How many videos am I planning for 2026? Ooh, that's a good question. Hopefully I can build that. Well, I'll have this going on for basically at least a few months, probably. And then I will have Zadra will hopefully be like a month. So I'll have that. And then I'll have two projects that will be relatively close to each other. And then after that, I will probably be building Voltron, which is going to take a ridiculous amount of time. Which will be fun, but also time consuming. So hopefully that doesn't take me like 2 months. But if it does, then it will, but oh, I forgot the blue connector. So I think technically like the next 3 projects planned, but also I want to build, there's 2 other coasters that I want to build. But I need more Screaming Serpent track for, and then I can build those. And so I really have no idea. Hopefully I can do like, get like a project done a month at least. Plus like some other videos. I don't know. I just need to grind out. Like, I can build relatively quick. I just need to focus up and get it done. Right. Gotta buy a mini Tesla coil for Voltron. Oh, man, it would be cool. I will probably put more detail into this project than Voltron. Actually, you guys don't even know what that means by detail. What was that other thing? You got those silver gears in a bulk pack, and you didn't know what they were used for? Yeah, I used them. I use them every once in a while. I think I used them in Dragonfire. I think I used it for the top gear for Dragonfire, and then I know I used them on my what's it called? I used it for the tilt coaster. Other than that, I don't really know. I used them for other things though. Why was Falcon's Flight my first video? Well, at the time, so how it worked, well, so this was back when I was, why was it my first video? So that wasn't my first, technically I built Monster before Falcon's Flight. And, well, why was it my first video? I don't know. It was just the one I posted first. And then, well, I had technically 3 videos lined up. So I had that one, Falcon's Flight, or, hang on, I need to think. I had, I'm struggling to talk here. Hang on. I had, need this, oh, no, that will work. I had Falcon's Flight, Steel Vengeance, and Monster all built. Well, not all built. So I think I built Monster like a year before I started posting on YouTube. And then Steel Vengeance was the summer before I started posting. And then Falcon's Flight was I don't remember if I still had it up when I posted the video or if it was torn down at that point. It was probably torn down at that point. Actually, no, I posted it before I took it down. Well, I don't know why I posted that one first, just because I was the most proud of it and because it was kind of hype at the time. So that's probably why I posted it first. But I had Steel Vengeance and Monster lined up. I had video of those built already, but I guess I just did Falcon's Flight first because it was popular at the time. I guess it still is popular. I don't know. That was difficult for me to say for some reason. Anyway, okay, need a spacer in there. Well, what coaster would be the hardest to recreate? Definitely some sort of terrain coaster. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna think about what would be the hardest coaster for me to create? I don't know, all my coasters that I recreate are hard because I like suffering apparently. But what would be the one? Definitely a terrain coaster of some sort. Probably something relatively long. I don't know. I honestly don't really know. Lightning rod? Yeah, lightning rod would be kind of difficult. Maybe something like Loch Ness Monster would be rather difficult. A Skyrocket 2, yeah, that would be difficult. don't want to build a skyrocket too. That sounds boring. Let's see. But yeah, something terrain. Yeah, lightning rod would be difficult. What's that one terrain coaster? The Mach launch terrain coaster at that one like German park or Sweden park. What's it called? The Mach launch coaster. I can't put the name on it. What is it? I don't know what it's called. But yeah, something terrain based, definitely. Okay, that should be enough box supports for now. Helix? Yeah, Helix. That one. That one would be rather difficult. But that would also be pretty cool to build. Maybe I'll build that at some point. I don't know. I definitely have the pieces to build terrain now. Haggard stays low to the ground. Yep. Less track. Just the launch fan. Drop shack. Oh, Fast and Furious. Yeah, that's probably the answer right there. That might be the answer. I mean, right now would be basically impossible. I don't even think we have the full layout out yet. But yeah, that one would be cool. That would be another cool one to build. I mean, I don't know, because I can build terrain, I guess. I probably have the pieces to actually build semi-accurate terrain. Wood coaster is the one at the China Park, Happy Valley or whatever, or Night Valley or something. The Great Pumpkin Coaster from King's Dominion, isn't that like a family coaster or a child's coaster? Yes, that's what I would do. I would do box supports for the terrain and then tube supports for the supports. Because, yeah, I'm only gonna build with box supports if, for some reason, the real life coaster use it. Well, real life coasters don't really use box supports. Mission Ferrari. What is that? The one at Is that the one at Ferrari World or something? That's the one with like the spike through the center of the building. Maybe, right? A working 4D coaster? Yeah, probably. Well, if you did it, I think if a 4D coaster was built by, let's say, Intamin with the technology of Hollywood Drift and Cosmic Rewind, if like with the motors activated in or whatever, I think it would be possible. Spy movie dark ride coaster thing? Hang on, I don't need to look at it. No, that's the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, the red one with like the corkscrew. Oh yeah, that one doesn't have the spike. That's the other. That's not the spike one. Okay. Anyway. Now we have this, so now I need to lock this guy down. This actually should be easier than the other times I did it. Actually, I might just go with that. Do that. Ooh, hang on, that could work. Just need to raise that up a bit. was a different one? Okay. Interesting. Wouldn't a power coaster without the web weaver car be difficult? Yeah, because you'd have to have like chain or like tire drives all throughout the coaster. I mean, like you could build the layout and then like have multiple launches where there's like straight track potentially. Oh, Voyage. Yes, I want to build Voyage at some point, I think. Mostly because it's epic, and I also want to build more wooden coasters, I think. Just because they're cool. Yeah, Voyage would be sick. Yeah, getting the terrain would be tough. But I think it's definitely possible. Storming Coasters was building one, but I don't think he ever finished it. Oh, that's not no. Okay, I need a slightly shorter rod than a blue rod. Need more water. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. What I'm guessing how that would work is it'd have to like go into like free spin mode. But I don't know how that would work if the technology all failed. Yeah, that would be kind of scary though. Where did my other neon yellow connector go? What the world? Mystery Mine? Mystery Mine would be kind of difficult potentially. I'm actually like locking in the motors for this, unlike the other roller coaster I made that I just didn't lock them down because I was too lazy. But it's okay. No one knows. Okay, so now I just build this guy up on a little platform. And we should be good. Ooh, Orient Express? It wouldn't be impossible. It wouldn't be impossible. It would just be a lot of terrain work. I mean, technically no roller coaster is impossible to recreate because obviously it exists in real life. But obviously some are more challenging than others. Yeah, I don't know how that would work technologically. Because obviously, like, you use the same tech as, Cosmic Rewind and the other one. But yeah, what happens if it breaks? You just have to have, like, a lot of block zones. Like, a lot of block zones. Kitty Dragon at the fairs? Only the drop is good on 40. Only the yeah, I don't know how that would work. Someone smarter than me will have to figure that out. Gotta tune out for a bit? Alright, see you, crazy bird. Okay. This one. Oh, I gotta get it back in there now somehow. There we go. Alright, that's good. This here. That there. Right now I need something to hold this down. And then we're basically put the chain on, and then I guess, well, actually, I don't know if I have a, I should have a program that will just run the motors, and we can test it. I think I programmed one. I'll have to look. Because otherwise, we're not really doing anything with this. We're just building it. Yeah, that'll be fine. This here. Here. Yeah, we'll switch this. I found a weird piece while you were sorting your parts. It's some white rod, except the end is cylindrical with a hole in it. It's a white rod, except the end, it ends in cylindrical with a hole in it. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never seen that piece before. Interesting. Very interesting. It's brown? Oh, wait. It's a brown piece? Interesting. White rod. Huh. I don't know. Okay, now this isn't going anywhere. Cool. Alright, let's get some chain. Welcome back, Liam. Let's get this on. Oops. Now the best part, putting chain on. So fun. Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. What is that emoji? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is it like a whale or a fish or some sort of thing? Alright. Get this on. Oh. Chain guides are falling. I wish the chain guides stuck to the track better. They kind of just don't do a very good job with that. It's kind of like, oh my goodness. This is the hardest part of roller coasters right here to change. laughing emoji. Oh, it's a YouTube default, so it's like a YouTube emoji. Weird. Let's get this on. Okay. There we go. Now we probably need to put a little thing here. That shouldn't be too hard. Add a brace here. Actually, not even a brace. Well, brace. Take these. Some of these. Oh, those are all the, yeah, those are kind of weird emojis. Keep dropping on my orange connectors. Here we go, got it. Now we have 4 gray spacers. And stick this on here. Now, let's get this. Cord, plug it in. Okay. I think I have just a default motor one. I think I programmed one just for testing purposes. Once it turns on, we can give her a test. There we go. Motor. That's spinning the wrong way. Of course it's spinning the wrong way. Is there a way I can reverse that on here? Of course it's spinning the wrong way. I guess if I really wanted to, I could just flip the motor temporarily. It's not that hard. It's been a while since you've heard the sound. Yeah. I remember doing like I did like some robotics, something. But other than that, this is like the first coding I've ever done. But yeah, the sound, it was kind of weird hearing the sound for the first time, like on my own actual thing. Not that one. Let's use this one. There we go. It's going at a decent speed. Almost 3 hours? Oh man. Okay. Time flies when you're watching. So, yeah. I feel like I wish this didn't take me 3 hours, but oh well. Oh, that literally just rolled through. I will not give it a boost this time. Oh yeah, how's the audio with the motors running? Okay, so it only gets to like there. I need to tweak this track joint here. Pause that. I need to stop with just that track joint. Because I need it to get like that high. I mean, this is just the program that I had on here. I haven't programmed anything for this coaster yet. So everything probably will change. But yeah, for now that's an alright speed. Yeah, I need to figure out. I might actually need to add a tire drive, which will be annoying, but I can do it. Or I just need to adjust the. I'll need to adjust the thing. All the joys of troubleshooting. Yep. Yep. No, it has been over 3 hours. Oh man. How many streams? If I stream for 3 hours, how long is this gonna take? I mean, it'll probably get faster once I actually have like the base built and everything. But I don't know. What did you say? A manual mode on it somewhere? Motor control. Oh no, not that. IR control brick program? Yeah, it probably does somewhere, but I can connect it to the Wi-Fi? Why would I do that? Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's get this back on. How long was the other stream I did? Like 2 hours? Well, I think it was only like an hour and a half, but it was like 2 hours because it kept crashing. Or it kept lagging or whatever. Yeah, there's probably a way to do it. I don't know. There's a lot of other things. There's like port view, motor control, IR control, brick program. It's probably one of those. But also, I don't really need to worry about that for now. I can just raise this up. There we go. Sweet. I probably don't actually need this now that I think about it, but I'll just leave it there. Yeah, lots of time. It happened earlier, but I don't know why it did. But then it came back on relatively fast, which was nice. Oh, the remote control. What's that, this thing? I don't know how this thing works. Alright, well, we made a bunch of progress. I think I'm gonna call it here. Because there's stuff, the next stuff that I need to do is either build supports or build base. And I think I'm gonna do that in my own time. It was very fun hanging out. I think I'm gonna build like all of this coaster on stream just because it'll be fun. And then it's kind of just like a side project that will, because like, I don't know. I'm thinking what I'll do. I think what I'll do is I'll just take, I'll take the stream and then I'll like turn it into a time lapse, and then post each little time lapse section, little bit on as a YouTube short. So then if people miss stuff, then they can catch up, I guess. And then at the end, I'll probably post a whole time-lapse video. Yeah, because then maybe more people will like see it and then be like, ooh, I'll come watch the stream. That sounds like fun. I don't know. I also need to, yes, we will get, I don't think I'm gonna really, I don't know, I'm probably just gonna not touch this for a week. Alright, you like the idea? Cool. Alrighty, well, there's not really anything for me to test. hopefully next week we can make more progress. I think I'm gonna try building backwards. Because I don't know how much speed one car train is gonna have, so. Yeah, there was like 16. At first, when it was like vertical, there was like 25, I think, at one point. But that's just because people scrolling on shorts. But I don't want to do a shorts live stream, because I want the footage. I want the footage, and I don't care about more people being in here. It's fine. I'm doing this because it's fun. Alrighty, well, thanks for hanging out. I should be live next Saturday, probably. Wait, what is next Saturday? Yeah, it should be about the same time, probably 6 o'clock, whatever time I'm in. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys later.